This recording is designed to help you relax, unwind, and support your well-being. Please only listen when you're in a safe, quiet space where you can fully let go and be undisturbed. Not while driving, using machinery, or needing to stay alert. While many people find hypnosis deeply calming and supportive, it's not a substitute for medical or mental health care. So if you're dealing with a serious condition, please speak with a healthcare professional. And as you lie yourself back, you can settle down and begin to relax. And just make yourself nice and comfortable. You can notice the weight of your head resting there. And you can be aware of how your head relaxes on the pillows, knowing that those pillows will fully support the full weight of your head. So you don't have to hold any stress or tension in your shoulders or neck. You can just let your head rest back, nice and relaxed, and let go. And you can relax your shoulders too, because you know that the cushions will fully support you. They can take your full weight, your full height, every muscle and every fiber of your being as you just relax back, fully supported. Because now is the time for you to do nothing. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You can just lie back and relax. And your mind can drift and dream as you hear all the sounds around you. The sounds outside. None of these things need distract or disturb you as they comfortably remind you that the world is still safely turning. And you can allow yourself a moment to just rest back, relax and let go. You can let go of any tension in your stomach or across your shoulders. Ease off those muscles in your back and down your spine and along the muscles in your legs. Down through your ankles and all the way to your feet, your toes and even your arms and every finger, loosening and relaxing, perfectly at ease, drifting and dreaming with your thoughts as you pay attention to your breathing, that gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And with every breath that you take, and with every word that I speak, you can just let go. And I know that sometimes it's difficult to relax, or to relax more than you have before. And so, as you rest there with your eyes closed, and begin to become aware of your own thoughts and of your own sensations. I begin to wonder if you've ever had the pleasure of sitting on the bank of a river or on the shore of a lake or ocean, because there's something very comforting about just sitting there, listening to the peaceful sound of the waves as they move in and out in a continuous flow that just seems to go on and on, relaxing in the sun and feeling the soothing warmth and just letting the mind drift effortlessly with that quiet, almost silent sound in the background of awareness. And I'm not even sure that you've ever done that before, or relaxed in that way, listening to the peaceful quietness of water washing the shore. Perhaps it was a waterfall, or just a silent place in the center of the woods, a happy memory of contentment, or just a dream of a place so comfortable and safe that it was easy to allow the body to relax, everything to relax. And I don't know, but I do know that everyone has a place that they can go. A relaxing space deep down inside where they can really let go of all of their cares and concerns and wonder at the wonder of those waves of relaxation and at the smoothness, the heaviness of the arms and legs as relaxation continues. Maybe it was a warm smoothness of the soft white sand that you could hold in your hands and watch flow effortlessly through your fingers. The same sand that flows in an hourglass, hour after hour, with nothing to do for a time except let go and flow. Warm, heavy sand, listening to the waves of relaxation, secure inside and out, while you rest there by the shore, forgetting to make the effort it takes, even to try to be aware of when or where that relaxation began. And I wonder now if you can allow those feelings to continue, the same or to deepen even more now. As you try to remember all those things that I've said here, about the ocean, the hourglass, the sand that drifted slowly down, even as you drift with your own thoughts and enjoy allowing that pleasant and comfortable experience of heaviness in your arms and legs to continue there now as I continue to talk to you. Each word that I speak relaxing you deeper and deeper. be so pleasant to saunter beside a river and to watch it flowing along effortlessly. And you don't need to push along a river. A river can get there on its own, so effortlessly. And it can find its way, and you can find your way without even trying. The river winds its way around rocks and obstacles, and there may be rocks and there may be difficulties, but it does find a way. And it finds the right way for it to overcome difficulties and problems. And isn't it nice to know that you can also overcome those problems and difficulties just like the river? And how reassuring to be aware that you will find the right way to achieve the right outcome for those particular problems and difficulties that's just right for you. And how comforting it is to know that you have the same strength and flexibility as the river to find the right way around those rocks and obstacles in those particular rocks and obstacles. And in the coming days and weeks, your thoughts will often turn to the consideration of important decisions you have to make and important problems for which you have as yet found no solution. Even when you're not consciously thinking about these topics, your mind will continue to deal with them, so that when your attention returns to them once more, you are going to be surprised and delighted at how many potentially useful ideas you're able to come up with. And some of these ideas are even likely to catch you by surprise at times, emerging into your awareness while you're thinking of something else. They might even enter your dreams at night. Or you might wake up with some of these new ideas in mind. But regardless of how they make their appearance, they are going to be very helpful and beneficial to you. Of course, you'll always try to make sure that you have sufficient information of which to base any final decisions. And you will always want to check out these new ideas to make sure that they're practical. Just as you would check out information from any other source. And you will also continue to be aware that sometimes the best decision is a decision to wait, or to secure additional information before acting. But nevertheless, you are going to be surprised and pleased at how much more clearly and creatively you are going to be able to think, and at how much more confidently and effectively you will be able to deal with the issues and problems which lie before you. know that one of the most important things in life is confidence. We all need a little confidence from time to time to help us deal with whatever life has in store for us. In fact, some of us may even need more confidence than others. And that's because we've forgotten just how confident we can naturally be. And you know that confidence was always really there in the first place. We just forgot to look in the right place for it. We were looking outside instead of inside. That's right. Because confidence is the key to success in our lives. Confidence in our ability to do those things that we want to do. Those things that we need to do to enable us to achieve any goal or target that we set. Then you know where that confidence comes from. That's right. It comes from within. There's nothing magical about it, although there are times when that's exactly how it seems to work. And we can access this almost magical feeling of confidence whenever we want, simply by using the power of our mind in a positive and meaningful way. And it's what we tell ourselves that really affects us in our daily lives. What we tell ourselves really does determine how we feel. So if we tell ourselves that we feel anxious, worried, or fed up, then that's exactly how we're going to feel. Whereas if we tell ourselves that we're going to feel relaxed, calm, confident, and in control of ourselves and our lives, then guess what? That's how we're going to feel. And it's true, isn't it? What we think and say to ourselves affects the way that we feel physically. Those unwanted negative thoughts and feelings generate unwanted emotional and physical responses in our bodies. So what we tell ourselves really does have a tremendous impact on our lives and determines not only how we feel, but ultimately what we can or can't do. So why not begin by using the power of your mind to tell yourself that you can start again from this very moment, living your life each day in a full and meaningful way, enjoying each and every moment, and appreciating the wonder of being alive and well, here and now, and realizing that there's no need to worry either about anything that has happened in the past, or maybe more importantly, what might happen in the future, because we both know it might never happen. The past and the future are only products of our thoughts, interpreted by what we tell ourselves moment by moment. And as our lives consist of all of these moments, then life can pass us by very easily. So if we spend time using our thoughts to worry about the past or the future, then we become trapped in that cycle of negative thinking. It's so much easier to become involved in the moment, completely involved in the moment, completely involved in everything that's happening around you. And when you do, you'll find it so much easier to remain calm, comfortable, and so relaxed, at peace with yourself and everything around you. Why not tell yourself that each and every day is an opportunity to feel relaxed and confident, and so much more in control of your thoughts and feelings. And this will happen easily and naturally, because you choose to feel these things by using the power of your mind. And you'll begin to notice and enjoy the positive changes in your life as you enjoy every day feeling more alive, more motivated, more confident, and noticing just how good you feel in your body, more energized, more healthy, and aware of how easily you now function both in body and mind. As you now tell yourself each and every day how relaxed and comfortable you feel, growing in confidence. More and more your mind feeling clearer than ever, becoming more focused and seeing any problems for what they are, and putting them in perspective and dealing with them so easily, so effectively, and so confidently that it comes as a pleasant surprise. And you begin to wonder why they ever caused you any problems in the first place. And then you realize that it really doesn't matter, because those things that used to bother you before, in the past, just don't seem to bother you anymore, because you know that you can just leave them behind. In the past, where they will never bother or trouble you again, because you've learned the key to success in life, and that's confidence. Confidence in your ability to deal with whatever life has in store, day by day, sure in the knowledge that your confidence is building slowly but surely, with every breath you breathe and every word I speak, until you rapidly become that confident, self-assured individual that you always wanted to be, and that you are now, and will continue to be, today, tomorrow, and every day for the rest of your life. And just quietly becoming aware of the space around you. And because you've always been in control, whenever you're ready, coming back to the day refreshed, calm and confident.